Wednesday mornings, we play hashtag tag. Looking for
Hashtag pretty privilege.
When have you seen pretty privilege in real life? What's the origin of this, Allison? Why did you come up with this?
Well, I saw people online sharing examples of pretty privilege they've experienced or witnessed.
Okay.
And I figured the Adam and Allison family would have stories to add to this.
601-995-1017. It's like Radio Reddit.
Yes.
We open up a thread, you add your hashtag.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
What you got? 601-995-1017 is our phone number.
So for me growing up, it was my childhood best friend. She was like tall, thin, naturally beautiful from the get-go. And whenever we would go places, people would completely ignore me. She would get all the attention. I remember we'd go to the mall and people would constantly be like, have you considered modeling? You should model. You're so beautiful. And like she would get free stuff all the time. And it was like I didn't exist.
Yeah, pretty privilege, not really a thing for me that I've ever had the benefit of in my life, ever. Although the other day, I forgot to tell you about this. The other day, I was buying beer at Kroger. And I got carded, no big deal or whatever. And she's like the cashier was genuinely shocked at my age whenever she saw I was born in 91.
Like how old you were or how young you were?
How old I was. She couldn't believe
good.
I was in my 30s.
Okay, good. Yeah, that does feel good. That is a bit of youth or privilege. I don't know.
I mean, maybe she was messing with me because she was like, what do you do? Do you work out? And I was like, nah, I just drank a bunch of those Miller Lights.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
601-995-1017.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we got this text from Shelby who's benefited from it. She says, pretty privilege. Decades ago, it got me out of a ticket. I was going 70 and a 35.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
Ruby says, girl from college I knew dating 3 guys. A guy who wrote all her papers, a guy with money who let her use his house and car on the weekend when he was out of town, and a dude she actually liked.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
Oh my gosh. Erica says, my boss asked me and another employee if we would pose for a few photos for the company's website. I was on the clock with nothing to do, so I said sure. The next day, he bought me lunch to say thank you, but I found out she got $100.
That's awesome.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
Carl says, I have an insanely attractive friend, also very tall. We were going bowling, and he went up to the snack bar for a soda. Girl working gave him a free soda and free nachos. I, feeling overconfident, went up and asked for a soda. $2.99.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this text says, my husband thinks I have pretty privilege because no matter where we get tattoos from, he always gets charged more than me. I don't think he's accurate, but who knows?
Hashtag pretty privilege.
601-995-1017. When have you witnessed pretty privilege in real life? Call or text the show to add your hashtag.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
601-995-1017 for hashtag tag today. Here we go.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
Tam says, I don't know if this is a pretty privilege or just my personality and being overly friendly with people, but I get free coffee and a refill of Diet Coke in my Stanley Cup every morning at my local store. It says keep that anonymous because I don't want that privilege to end. I'm very sorry about
Hashtag
that.
pretty privilege.
But if you would like to be anonymous, lead with that because I didn't read the end of that. I'm so sorry about that, Anonymous.
Oh, no. Brooklyn has been a victim. She's a victim here. You ask a question and get walked through the store instead of just pointed. Mechanics always over-explain everything. People will hold conversations just because.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
I will say, in defense of retail workers, and I'm not trying to say that Brooklyn isn't being walked through the store because she's pretty.
Right.
But I do remember my retail days from a few years ago. That was like a policy. Like if somebody asked where something was, you were supposed to walk with them to find the item.
Oh, that's weird. But yeah, I guess that's what they wanted.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
601-995-1017. Go ahead, Jesse.
Anytime we have to take something back, my wife, and most time we know, you go to the customer service counter, as we're walking up to the customer service counter, it's a female. My wife says, go up there and bat them eyelashes because I got real long eyelashes and real green eyes. My wife goes, them females love them eyelashes. So I walk up. She goes, go up there and bat them eyelashes and get our money back.
Jesse got pretty eyelashes.
So I will say there is something to the men with green eyes. My high school boyfriend's older brother, Jeremy, had green eyes. And that man lived the most privileged life for no reason at all. Like, he had the craziest life experiences. He would come home and be like, I just got invited to be in, like, the main booth at an NFL game. Or like, oh, I'm staying at this fancy mansion on a private island because some guy just offered it to me. Like, he lived the craziest life, and I think it was all down to his green eyes.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
Hey, Steve, when have you experienced pretty privilege?
I used to live in Clinton, and I drove a little Toyota. Well, on the way home from work one day, I got a ticket for headlight being out.
Uh-huh.
Well, as soon as I got home, she got in the exact same car, got stopped by the exact same cop, and she had the same headlight out and no driver's license either on top of it. And she didn't get a ticket. He just gave her a warning.
Thank you so much for the call, Steve. We appreciate you. Hashtag pretty privilege and hashtag tag today. Hey, who's this?
It's Brother Jerry.
Brother Jerry. When did you experience
Hashtag pretty privilege.
pretty
Man,
privilege?
I got a customer. You know, she asked me to get in the pool and clean these special locations for her, and she knows that it requires me to strip down to my undies, and she's completely okay with that.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
Thank
boy.
you very much for the call, Jerry. Appreciate you. 601-995-1017.
Valerie says, my friend regularly posts things she wants to her Insta stories. Someone almost always sends her money to get her. It's incredible.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
And by the way, I was just telling the story about how the other day at Kroger I got carded, and which I don't care about. Like, that's cool. But
No, that's a compliment.
The cashier had no, like, she was shocked whenever she saw I was born in 1991. She asked me if I worked out, and multiple people texted that the cashier was hitting on me. Victoria said that. Mandy said dying at the fact that Adam told that story and didn't realize the cashier was hitting on him.
Hashtag pretty privilege.
Oh,
Look
well.
at you.
What are you going to do?
Mr. Pretty Privilege
I
over
know.
here.
I know. It's what it's all about.
Adam and Allison in the morning.